What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making a homemade bourbon glazed salmon. I pretty much prepped all the ingredients here. I have some brown sugar and some garlic, one large garlic clove here, or you can do 2 small ones if you like, and then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So we're going to need this, and then we're going to need some apple cider vinegar. This will be for our sauce. We're gonna need some maple syrup. And then of course some bourbon as well. So I gotta grab that, but go ahead and place this over here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the bourbon. I just have some, Jim Beam bourbon here. We need half a cup of bourbon. Okay, so need to grab my cup measurement actually, so that way I can get half a cup prepped and ready to go. So go ahead and do this with you guys really quick. Jim Beam. It smells so good. Okay, half a cup here of bourbon. A little over half a cup. Pour some back in here. And then I have my salmon in the fridge. Just gotta grab that, allow it to come to room temperature for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna go ahead and cover it with our glaze. But yeah, half a cup of bourbon here. Perfect. Put this over to the side. Okay, and then put this back. And yeah, just gonna go ahead and take the salmon out of the fridge, allow it to sit for about 10 minutes or so while we work on our glaze. And then we're gonna go ahead and brush our glaze on our salmon, cover it with aluminum foil, and then bake it for about 20 minutes. Then we're gonna broil it as well, but gonna go ahead and turn the oven on to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And I already lined a baking sheet with parchment paper and aluminum foil, so I'll show you guys. This is the baking sheet. And then once again, we're just gonna cover our salmon with this aluminum foil, like a little pocket. But the parchment paper is just for easy cleanup, so that is optional for you. But I'll go ahead and place this guy down here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit really quick. Perfect, and then I'm gonna grab the salmon, light soy sauce, and our Worcestershire sauce as well. Salmon is all the way in the back here, super cold. So yeah, and I'm gonna be making some extra bourbon glaze. So this glaze will be enough for 2 fillets, but I'm just gonna be cooking 1. But yeah, just want to make extra sauce because I love bourbon glaze, especially extra like with my rice and everything. So yeah, so I have a 1 pound of Atlantic salmon here. Beautiful salmon fillet, has the skin on it. Yeah, I'll just leave the skin on and cook it with the skin. And then we're going to need low sodium soy sauce here, and then Worcestershire sauce as well. Okay guys, I went ahead and opened up my salmon package. So here's our beautiful salmon fillet, beautiful color, doesn't smell fishy at all, so it's nice and fresh. And yeah, beautiful salmon fillet here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and coat this guy with some kosher salt and some black pepper, just to taste. So I'm gonna go ahead and place him on this aluminum foil. And then we will go ahead and coat it with our salt and pepper. Let me show you guys the process here. Okay, here's our little salmon fillet. And I just have my kosher salt. Just going to eyeball it. Okay. A little bit more here. That's good. And then our fresh cracked pepper. I love extra pepper, so I'm gonna add extra. Extra grinds here. Love that smell of fresh cracked pepper. A few more grinds here. Okay, that is good. And then just going to go ahead and pat it in with my fingers. Absorbs all of the salt and pepper here. Perfect. Okay. Wipe my fingers off. All right, here's our beautiful salmon. Beautiful salmon fillet. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this here. Once again, just allowing this to set out for about 5 to 10 minutes while we work on our glaze, and that won't take long at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I already added a small, medium-sized saucepan on the stovetop. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on a medium-high heat. And then we're just gonna go ahead and add all of our sauce ingredients to the skillet here and allow it to slightly simmer for a little bit until our sauce reduces till about halfway. So it's nice and thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab our Worcestershire sauce and our soy sauce and have all the other stuff over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these ingredients to our saucepan. Okay guys, just had to wash my hands after touching the fish. A little bit sticky, so sticky, and don't want to spread any germs. So that is good. No, put this back. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and add our bourbon glaze, our brown sugar, and our remaining ingredients to our saucepan. Show you guys here. Okay. That is good. Add our bourbon. Oh yeah, I love the smells so good. And then our garlic and our brown sugar. Go ahead and scrape out the remaining garlic. Don't want to waste any. Okay. Put these in the sink over here. Alrighty, and then as you can see, let me show you. It is already beginning to simmer on the edges here. So just gonna go ahead and whisk this up. And we're just gonna let this slightly simmer for about 5 minutes or so. Just keep an eye on it. And then we're just gonna let this reduce till about halfway. And then we will remove it from the heat and brush this all over our bourbon, or all over our salmon fillet here. Okay guys, so it's been a few minutes and our sauce has definitely reduced to half. So it is perfect. Gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. The stove top here. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and grab my pastry brush. And we're just going to brush this all over our salmon. But I'm gonna let this cool off for a few minutes actually. Give it about 5 minutes to cool off, and then we can go ahead and brush it all over our salmon and then put our salmon in the oven. So here's our cooled off bourbon glaze here. Just went ahead and put it in this little bowl. Smells so good. So yeah, it is cooled off. Let's go ahead and just brush some of it all over the top here of our salmon with garlic chunks as well. Go ahead and brush this all over. And yeah, I'm gonna leave some of this out for extra to pour on the rice. I'm just gonna coat the salmon fillet nicely with this bourbon glaze. As you can see, it smells so delicious. Oh yeah, give it a nice coating of this delicious glaze here. Perfect. Do one more little swipe brush. No, that is good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy over to the side here. Wipe it off. Okay, now we're just gonna go ahead and fold in our aluminum foil, kind of make a pocket, leaving a little bit of space at the top. Oh gosh, my aluminum foil is not big enough, so I'm gonna have to grab another piece, which is fine, but we're just gonna go ahead and cover the top piece here, aluminum foil, cover the top of the salmon carefully. Perfect. Yeah, that is good. Okay, so now we're just gonna go ahead and bake this for 20 minutes on 375 degrees Fahrenheit. After about 20 minutes, gonna go ahead and remove the aluminum foil and we're gonna broil it. Gonna place this in the oven really quick. Okay. Set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Perfect. Give that 20 minutes and then go ahead and remove the aluminum foil and we'll go ahead and broil it. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so it's been 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna remove this from the oven. And I went ahead and turned on the broiler as well. So once the broiler preheats, we're gonna go ahead and add our salmon to the broiler. We're gonna remove the top and gonna open the aluminum foil. So we're just gonna finish cooking this with the broiler. Okay guys, so the oven has preheated. Gonna go ahead and broil this for about 5 minutes. Okay guys, went ahead and plated up our delicious bourbon glazed salmon. The fish is fully cooked to 145 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's safe to eat and it smells so delicious. So here's a bed of just jasmine rice and some bourbon glazed salmon. Put some extra glaze on the top. The rice already soaked up some of the glaze, but can't wait to try this with you. Go ahead and, oof, looks so good. Try this out with you. Salmon. Super tender salmon with that delicious glaze. Oh yeah, look at that. Flaky. But I do want to add a little bit more glaze because really soaked it all up. Really soaked it up. So I'm glad I made a little extra. Oh yeah. Extra glaze on the top here. Sweet, garlicky. Perfectly cooked salmon, still juicy on the inside. Flaky. Just some jasmine rice. Oopsie. That is delicious. Yeah, if you love bourbon glaze, this one's really, really good to make at home. Very simple. Quick. Forgot I took out my extra mango salsa that I made yesterday. So this would be delicious with the salmon as well. Salmon and the rice. Put some of this on my plate here. Oh yeah, with that mango. A little mix. Yeah, that'll be so good with the salmon. Definitely. Delicious. To drink, I just have a lemon perfect lemon water with dragon fruit flavor. In my cup here. Cheers. Finish this salmon with you. I'm gonna go ahead and break it apart into the rice here. Oh yeah, flaky, delicious bourbon salmon. Such a delicious salmon dinner, flavorful. Mangoes. I still have half of the salmon left, so that'll be nice for leftovers. Last bite. Anyways guys, this was so delicious. Thank you for watching.